Well, hi again, everybody, and welcome to a Tuesday. It is April 4th of 2023 with the icon, Mike Smith. I am his sidekick, Dan Ramey.
If I can only get my wife to refer to me as the icon.
Yes.
But I think I'm her sidekick.
And I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yes.
As many times as she's won the SVC Coach of the Year award, and I'm sure she's won other large awards.
Being my wife.
Outside of the trophy husband that she got many moons ago.
Yeah. Boy, it's getting deep in here.
It is doing that, precisely. Hey, welcome to the program. I'm Dan Ramey, and Mike Smith, of course, the icon, has been working on news for us to share coming up here shortly. Also, we've been producing an interview that you did yesterday. We'll tease today, coming up tomorrow, which will debut here on Facebook as well as on our YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. There's more than 1,000 videos on there about things that are happening in and around our part of the world. And if you want to see Lancaster Park, you can see that. I shared on Facebook over the weekend a little throwback to a few years ago, some of the pictures I took with the Intermedia drone from, like you see behind me here, Lancaster Park, and that included the fountain when we first put the fountain in. So we've got some of that and a lot more for you that you'll find not only on YouTube, but also here on our Facebook page, and sports results and instant news on our Twitter. Mike refers to it as
Litter Twitter.
Thank you.
I'm a poet and didn't know it.
Yes, but first we want to tell you about the forecasts. And it looks like we've got some moisture moving in.
Yeah, some showers, maybe what we would refer to as a thunder shower this afternoon, a high of about 73. We'll see some clearing late this afternoon and into the night. Tomorrow we'll start out with some sunshine and a high of 78, but rain will move in late Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday night, and some of the thunderstorms that we're talking about tomorrow night could be severe. A lot of that severe weather is hitting like out in Missouri today. We'll see that probably in the nighttime hours tomorrow.
I thought you called it a thunder shower. I'd never heard of it as a thunder shower.
Well, that's we had one of those in Frankfurt yesterday morning. It thundered. It was a shower, but there was no storm. The storms, that's the ones that we're concerned about.
Yes, because they have high-impact winds, and
yes,
they can roll your lawn furniture and your
car.
And you have to be careful with the graphics, and I've fallen victim to this before, but I don't know if you saw a post by John Eckful last week about the approaching storm on Friday. Apparently someone at one of the TV stations in Columbus, when they put 50 to 60 mile per hour winds, the dash was missing, and it said 5,060 miles an hour.
No, I missed that one.
I said, well, I guess I have to worry a little bit more than my lawn furniture and my trash cans blowing away. How about the house blowing into the creek there? All right, on the program today, got a lot of neat things to share with you, so stick close for that. But first, we want to tell you about some of the folks that help make this program possible, such as Scioto Valley Dumpsters, 740-253-8389. You might want one of these dumpsters in case the previous storm blew all of your neighbors' lawn furniture and everything over into your yard, and you get tired of taking it back to them. Just throw it in a dumpster. Let Scioto Valley Dumpsters take care of the problem for you. 740-253-8389. They do more than dumpster work, though. Find out more at this number, 253-8389, for Scioto Valley Dumpsters.
This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
For transportation options in Ross County, call Ross County Health District's Mobility Management Team, 740-779-9652. All right, news of the day. Where are we beginning here, Mike Smith?
We're talking about Election Day. Well, it's not until May the 2nd for the primary, but you can vote in person and by mail starting today in the state of Ohio.
Right now, huh?
Right now. Early in-person voting and absentee voting by mail open for Ohio's May 2nd primary election today. Early voting will continue through the Saturday and Sunday before the primary election day of May 2nd, but voting on the final Monday has been eliminated. That is by mail we're talking about. Photo ID is required to vote in person on both Election Day and early voting. Whether you're voting early or on Election Day, state-issue photo IDs will be available free of charge under the new law beginning April the 7th. So don't be confused. Early voting does start today, but if you want to get one of those new state-issue photo IDs for free, that starts April the 7th.
And do pay attention. This is early voting. This is not multi-voting.
Right, exactly. You only get one per try. A couple of months back, we were telling you about some big doings at the Lancaster Festival this summer. Well, tickets for these big concerts go on sale now. So now's the time you can go to lancasterfestival.com, and you, as you're seeing there, that's where the information all is on their website.
I missed the Red Hot Chili Peppers are going to be here.
Well, take a look at that a little bit closer.
Okay.
I thought the same thing. It's Chili Pipers.
So
Yeah.
it's a tribute band.
Because at first I thought, when did they announce that they were? And then I saw it, yeah.
Okay. I better change the graphic that I have then. I've got peppers in there. So.
Yeah. It's
sure I
not
change
the
that.
Peppers, it's the Pipers.
Gotcha.
And don't even get me on that tongue twister rhyme because I'll never get through it. Staying in Fairfield County, the District Advisory Council of the Fairfield County General Health District recently met to address regular business, including electing new officers and filling 2 seats on the Fairfield County Board of Health. Now, the new officers on the District Advisory Council are Darren Mulholland of Violet Township. He was elected president. Brad Nicodemus of Baltimore was chosen as vice president, and Mike Oatney of Sugar Grove was reelected secretary. In addition, as we mentioned, the DAC filled 2 open seats on the Fairfield County Board of Health. Incumbent Tina Childers was reappointed to a 5-year term, and Dr. Michelle Marone, a professor of environmental health sciences at Ohio University, was appointed to fill the unexpired term of long-term board member F. David Petty, who passed away last year. Litter Media Special Edition tomorrow morning features an interview that I did with Lancaster Mayor David Scheffler. That goes active on both our Litter Facebook and YouTube at about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Very pleasant fellow. A book clearance will be held at the Greenfield Branch Library April the 10th through the 22nd. All items are free, but donations are accepted. If you have books you'd like to get rid of, bring them ASAP. No outdated textbooks, encyclopedias, magazines, or items in poor condition. You used to do this a lot, didn't you, with the local library? Give some books?
A lot of those interviews that we did on the radio program, if I didn't hang on to them in my own personal library, I went ahead and donated them away to the Chillicothe-Ross County Public Library here.
You know, those outdated encyclopedias, you'd think somebody would want those, because those would be kind of like collector's items.
Yeah, because that's back before the new math. So, 4 plus 4 actually was 8.
Yeah, as 8. Yeah, who knows what it is right now. The month of April is Alcohol Awareness Month, established back in 1987 by the National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence. This annual campaign encourages community organizations to host events that increase public awareness and educate people about the treatment and prevention of alcoholism. Alcohol Awareness Month also encourages organizations and communities to reach out to the public with information about alcohol use and alcoholism as a preventable disease, and encourages people who are already addicted to seek treatment. Next up, roll them. Well, you can roll them. They do have Easter egg rolls, but I think this is more in the line of an Easter egg hunt. And this is going on today down at the Pike County Fairgrounds. You going to take a little Amelia to do that?
No, we haven't had that discussion.
Oh, I let the cat out of the bag.
I don't know if that's going to happen. She's got a brand new swing set that was assembled late last night, and I think that might be taking up her time if it doesn't rain.
Gotcha. Well, this event is 5 to 7 p.m. this evening. We believe today's showers will be over by that time, so this should be a go for today in Pike County. Our daily ODOT road report, some new information out. Work is set to begin on April the 17th on a safety improvement project to realign Mad River Road in Highland County and improve the existing intersection of Mad River and State Route 73. Initial work will include mobilization of equipment and materials to the site and may require daily lane closures on the affected routes with traffic maintained using flaggers. Mad River Road will close April the 24th for the duration of the project, which will go for a couple of months at least. During the closure, traffic will be detoured via Powell Road. Again, that is in Highland County. And those are your topics for today.
Right. Well, we need to take a moment here. So, because this concerns me that I don't have the scroller right on the, because I had the Red Hot Chili Peppers in there.
Well, while you're doing that, I'd like to wish my Aunt Ruth a happy birthday.
Please do so.
Aunt Ruth is one of our regular viewers, and she turns 29 today. It's amazing that my aunt is younger than I am.
It is incredible because these things do happen, and people are watching us do this live. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
It is fixed.
It's fixed.
Red
Pipers.
Hot Chili Pipers.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I got snagged on that last night because I was telling my wife, and then I got to looking at it, and I thought, well, wait a minute, it's not peppers.
Well, I was remembering back when you were talking with some of the gals from the Lancaster Festival, how excited they were for what the announcement was going to be,
Right.
which I remember Cheryl Crow, and then I remember Andy Grammer, and I thought they were going to release something a little later on, and that's what I thought I missed.
Yeah.
But
So.
we missed nothing other than the fact that you'll have some Red Hot Chili Peppers music by the Pipers.
Yeah, this wasn't a belated April Fool's joke. It was just a typo.
Gotcha. Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. No joking around here. Your trusted comfort advisor. If you are looking for some services to take care of said needs to make your home more comfortable, reach out to Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com. It will take you right to their website where you'll learn yet even more about heating, cooling, and plumbing through Accurate.
You haven't had vodka soda like this. No one has. Made with the world's smoothest vodka plus real juice. New White Claw Vodka Soda.
It's time to get serious about your lawn. It's time to step up to the best mower brand money can buy. For nearly 4 decades, Skag has been the easy choice for lawn care professionals. Don't settle for anything less than simply the best when it comes to mowing your lawn. There's sure to be a Skag model that's perfect for your yard, big or small. Make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. Visit your local Skag dealer today. Skag, simply the best.
Before we jump into sports, tomorrow is Wednesday, and at McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly, it is open interview time, 2 until 5 every Wednesday, a chance to sit down with the manager and let them know if you are interested in joining the McDonald's crew. And if you are, they're looking for you. So this happens every Wednesday from 2 until 5. They pay $15 an hour for crew members and up to $20 an hour if you want to be a manager. So find out more at your local McDonald's today, or click on any ad you see for McDonald's on our website, and it will take you right to their McHire website. McDonald's.
I'm loving it.
Mike Smith has a look at sports.
Now?
Now.
Oh, okay. Sports. Gary Burbank used to have somebody do that for him before they always did theirs. For the third time in a week, a new high school volleyball coach in our area has been named. Gretchen Caton will assume the duties as head coach at Piketon High School. Caton is a former golf coach at Clay High School just down the road in Portsmouth, and this will be her first head volleyball coaching position.
I was unaware she was at Chillicothe City Schools a few years ago.
Yeah.
She was here for a short stint, and then something opened up at Piketon. She's a Spanish teacher. Mm-hmm. So instead of saying four when you swing it, it's cuatro.
Yeah. Libero, that may be Spanish originally. I don't know.
Yeah. I can't tell you. I'm not
could
sure.
Because that's also a soccer term. Yeah.
We never used that word at any time in my 2 years of taking Spanish in high school.
Gotcha. Okay. Also, Chillicothe's Ryan Bloom finished 15th at the OHSAA swim meet in February. His time good enough to qualify for the YMCA Short Course National Swim Meet that's being held in Greensboro Aquatic Center in North Carolina.
And they were supposed to start at 9 o'clock this morning, but from what I understand and looking at the app that tells us all, they have yet to start. So
maybe they needed to.
Now it has been completed. It has been completed. So he was sitting there at 173rd, I believe, out of 178 with their prelim times. So let's take a look here, see if I can find him. Meanwhile, go ahead.
Well, there's some other area swimmers also participating. 5 from Lancaster YMCA Stingrays, and that includes Logan Elms' Lindsey Bright, Lancaster's Will McMasters, Jack and Max Hensley, and Canal Winchester's Adam Moneypenny. They, along with Ryan Bloom, will march together in the parade of swimmers in the opening ceremony. I'm assuming that's already been completed since the competition is now underway. And you couldn't find anything?
I've got 170 pounds to go through. So.
Okay. Area Conference High School baseball and softball got underway last night. You can check all of those on our Litter Twitter page. Yes, there is a national champion in men's college basketball.
Decided early.
Yeah, UConn, kind of a runaway. San Diego State was able to cut it down to 6 with about 6.5 minutes to go in the game, but UConn took off, so they wrap up the college basketball season with a national crown last night, 76-59. I believe that's the 5th national championship for the men's program in UConn history. I just want to savor this. Can I just savor this, Dan?
Absolutely.
I want to savor this. The Reds win again. They beat the Cubs last night 7-6. Jason Vossler had only one hit in the ball game, but it was a biggie. A 3-run homer that helped bring the Reds from a deficit to beat the Cubbies. They're back at it again tonight at Cincinnati.
And there you see Newman happy because he's picking up the win for the Cincinnati Reds there. By the way, they will play again tonight against Chicago.
Yes, sir. And
Luis Sessa gets the start tonight for the Reds. He's the one that started this whole campaign with the Viking crown and the cape after they hit a home run.
Gotcha.
And Oakland and Cleveland play again tonight, and last night it was the
Guardians.
Big game for the Guardians.
Yeah, they won again last night, beating the A's. This was like a wiffle ball game. It looks like 12-11, the final. Cleveland coming out on top. So that is a look at sports.
All right. I found him. Here it is. 55.01 seconds for Ryan Bloom. It's off the time that he qualified with. And 167th place is where they have him. Now, he is the last finisher out of 178 swimmers. So he climbed up a little bit in there. So congratulations to Ryan on that. And as I was talking with his parents yesterday, Roger and Sue, they were telling me that it doesn't matter where they place because at the Nationals, they make every kid feel as though they were the winner of the event. So it should be pretty cool. They get a chance to talk with Colin Jones, who was a gold medal winner in 2008 and 2012, and this guy named Rowdy Gaines. You've heard of him, haven't you?
Sure have. He was a wrestler, right?
No, that was Rowdy Piper.
Oh, that Piper's coming back again. Yeah.
But Rowdy Gaines, who was, gosh, I don't know how many medals he won in the Pan Am Games. He was part of that 1980 boycott, but he really made waves in the pool in 1984 and at the Olympic Games in Los Angeles. And I tell you, I could listen to him call play-by-play of paint drying. He makes anything sound
everything's
exciting.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So,
Yeah.
So pretty cool event for them down in Greensboro, and we'll see what we can find out about the other kids and how they performed as well in this short course national championships.
Very good.
Greensboro, North Carolina.
Been through there many times.
Yeah.
Many times.
All right, coming up in just a moment, this stage in history, where is the Litter Media Wayback Machine going today?
Well, Tuesday is the date we are always doing our bicentennial moment for the Revolutionary War, provided by the Nathaniel Massey chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. And we're going to be talking about a guy racing through the back roads to tell us that someone is on the way.
Oh, okay.
You might have a hint there.
Nathaniel Massey. Yeah.
Chapter.
All right, Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center, they do more than educate juniors and seniors in high school. They have adult education. And if it's in health technologies, if you want to be a nurse aide, if you want to be an electrician, if you want to be a welder, if you want to find 36-hour volunteer fire department training, all that is available through the adult education at Pickaway Ross CTC. Click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com to find out all of the opportunities you have for adult education through Pickaway Ross CTC. This Revolution Update on the way next.
Budweiser beer, the king is second to none.
Who drinks Budweiser? You know the type. The people who grind. Those who don't back down. And the ones who don't quit. They say all people are 6 degrees of separation away from each other. But some are just a six-pack away. The people who share the same spirit, share the same beer. This Bud's for you.
This is Big Chillicothe. Horizon's 100% fiber internet service is coming to your area. Call 740-772-8331 or visit horizonconnects.com/Chillicothe to sign up today.
At Rathkamp Financial, we act as your advocate in all wealth matters. We believe in long-term relationships and working to earn your continued trust with our customized investment solutions. Our greatest satisfaction comes from working with clients for many years and helping them realize their dreams.
This date in history for our Revolutionary Minute.
Yeah, we always do that on Tuesday. This was one of these, I didn't know that. Everybody's heard of Paul Revere, you know. Go ahead.
The British are coming. The British are
I think
coming.
it might have been a little louder than that.
The British are coming!
But Paul Revere apparently was known more for just his ride through Boston to let his neighbors know about the British attack. Before the Revolution, Revere was a talented silversmith who dabbled in dentistry on the side, a highly lucrative trade at the time. 2 months after his legendary midnight ride, Revere was asked to identify the body of a soldier. The body itself was too decomposed to identify, so Revere checked the man's mouth to see if he had the teeth that Revere had made for him and wired into his jaw. It was indeed a correct match for Major Joseph Warren. It's believed that this was the first instance of identification through dental forensics, which now is commonplace.
Yeah. CSI.
How about that? Paul Revere, he's more than just the British are coming.
I remember in the 5th grade, I think it was, I remember it happening. I can't remember when it was. But we had a movie that we watched that showed Paul Revere as a silversmith. Mm-hmm. And I remember seeing him pour silver into a mold to make ammunition and all. And I thought to myself, when I saw the Revolutionary Minute come in yesterday, I thought to myself, wow, did he pour that into the guy's
I hope not.
jaw as well, you know, let alone wiring something in back in that day?
Yeah. I know some false teeth have a wire in it, but not wired to the jaw. Yeah.
You ever been to the dental museum out in Bainbridge?
You know, I've been by that thing 100 times, and I've always wanted to go in there, but I have not been inside.
It's like never open when I go by.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you have to make an appointment to go in.
It's
make a dental appointment to go to the
to go
dental
to
museum.
It's my understanding that one of the exhibits is a fellow that went to school there, because it was a dental school originally. And this gentleman, I believe, worked on President Lincoln's teeth. And I don't know if it's a tooth that he pulled or what. I think might be in there. So could have that wrong. But
so go down 41, and you'll see where Washington slept here at one point in time. Part of Lincoln is still in Bainbridge.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to see an old-time West Town kind of deal with a dental chair, go down to our friends down outside of Beaver to Dogwood Pass. They have a dental office there, and you can walk in. They've got the items that were used to pick at teeth and all that kind of stuff right there, and they've got the dentist chair. If you've never been to Dogwood Pass, you got to go. It is an absolute joy to walk through there. Now, during the summertime, they're not open every day, but I think they're open something like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that may have changed. It's been a while since I've been there. But we did a feature that you can see on our YouTube channel that talks more about Dogwood Pass and how it started and everything. But they have made changes since we did that interview back in 2018, I think it was. Right. And but they have tried their best to be true to the period of time, which is an old mining town, basically, is what it is. And they put on shows, which are really fun to watch. And even during the Christmas time, they have the holiday shows. Of course, they've got the Halloween event as well. So it is pretty awesome. So if you've not seen Dogwood Pass, check it out. It is worth the drive. And just to catch up with Mike Montgomery and his wife Charlene is pretty fun, too.
And if people want to see the video you did for them,
go to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It is, I think, at the last I checked, I think it was our most viewed video with like 35,000 views, thereabouts. So a lot of people are checking that out. So.
We gotta get a hold of somebody in Bainbridge and get in that museum and maybe do something on that. I've never been in there, but I've always wanted to get in there. So.
See if we can maybe sneak in sometime.
Well, let's not break the law.
Maybe Dave Shoemaker could get us in.
Maybe Dave or the mayor or Casey McFadden. Yeah, Casey knows everybody in Bainbridge.
Precisely. So. Yeah. All right, that's a check of what's happening for us today. Coming up later this afternoon at 2 o'clock, we've got a special edition of the program in which we will sit down and talk with Foothold International's Sherry Catron. She's here. Brad, her husband, who was with us, is, last I heard, still over in Africa, in Kenya. And watch yesterday's show to learn about that. But we'll also have Dan DeGarmo here, who's going to be the auctioneer for this auction event that they have to fundraise for their mission, Foothold International. So if you want to find out more, tune in about 2 o'clock this afternoon here on Litter Media. All right. No radio bit today?
No, but keep looking. In fact, it just went hot about 4 minutes ago on littermedia.com. We have a story about a local guy that has run marathons literally around the world. That's just active now on littermedia.com.
All right,
we'll talk about it tomorrow.
On our website, and if you aren't able to get to the website today, check in with us tomorrow. We'll tell you about it then. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow here with another edition of Litter Media Live.